Welcome back to the block. On the block with the blockchain hustle. Financial transformation, not just paper chasing. Welcome back to the block with paper chasing. On the block with the blockchain hustle. Financial transformation, not just paper chasing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to thank you for another day on the block with the blockchain hustlers. Financial transformation, not just paper chasing. Oh man, this shit is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, the whole time. Okay. We gonna tap back in. I want us to tap into the future of tech, honestly, because that's my focus right now. You know, that's my goal. That's I always like tech anyway. That was my first trade. That was my first skill trade. Well, it ain't a trade, but I consider it as a trade at this point, because the simple fact that it's a great skill that people people honestly that a skill that's in popular demand, in great demand right now, and high demand. Seriously, like if you don't understand where the world is going, you better go check out Star Trek, Star Wars, or something, because they about to leave you behind if you ain't on this. You ain't trying to grow. You're not trying to grow with the population, as well as the future of the tech, because technology is powerful right now. This new infrastructure that your president is talking about, this is all included in that infrastructure. They've already been planting this before the pandemic. 19, they was installing 5G towers prior. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, the only thing that's falling behind is people. I believe, and I want to keep you up to date, and I want to welcome you back. And my name is Okemia, again, Okemia, and I'm here to introduce you to abundance of news that you can use, period. and I feel like it's news you can use because this is information that I didn't grow up understanding or knowing, or nobody taught to me. And if I had what I knew, the information that I've learned over the last 10 years, I had it 17 when I was graduating high school. When I graduated high school, I'll be a lot better off. You know what I'm saying? I was on a paper chasing scheme from 17 to 20, 25. Now I get more purpose. I got more purpose in me by the time I made 25, because I got myself in a bad incident. So now I'm only able to grow. And once I learned, since I've been stretching myself, I haven't been able to shrink since. So I'm always an honest, constant learner. I want to learn. I want to know more. So tapping back into virtual reality. We all know what virtual reality is because we tamper with it on the regular. Virtual reality comes naturally from the definition of both virtual and reality. The definition of virtual is the near, and the reality is what is the experience of the human being. So the term virtual reality basically means near reality. This could, of course, mean anything, but usually refers to a specific type of reality emulation. Virtual reality. We know the world through our senses and perception system. In school, we all learn that we all have 5 senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing. These are, however, only the most obvious sense organs. The truth is that the human have many more senses than this, such as the sense of balance, for example. These are other sensory inputs plus some special processing sensory information by our brain ensures that we have rich flow of information for our environment to our minds. Just told you, they're producing off the stimulation. Your mind, guys. Your mind, guys. We got to read more. Now, everything that we know about our reality comes by the way of our senses. In other words, our entire experience of reality is simply a combination of sensory information and our brain sense making mechanism for that information. It stands a reason then that if you can present your presence, you can present your sense with made up information, your perception of reality will also change in response to it. Let's read that again. It stands to reason then that if you can present your senses with made up information, your perception of reality would also change in response to it. Man, that was a mouthful right there, guys. So it's got to be mindful of who you let plant seeds into your mind. Got to be mindful of your habits. Got to be mindful of things you eat. Got to be mindful of your environment. Literally, we do. We are more valuable than I'm not going to exclude because I got tomato plants and cucumbers and peppers and deals. I don't want to put my life no higher than theirs, but I'm more intelligent than they are. But my life is just I need the same nutrients and value and support and nourishment as a plant does, as a tree does that grows. We all need that. You will be presented with a version of reality that isn't really there, but for a perspective, it will be perceived as real. Guys, we got to take time. I don't know what day it is that you watch this, but whatever day it is, take time and stop and reflect on your environment. Take time and reflect on your environment. Gardening taught me on this here. I always loved tech since I was a kid, since I was a child. I was breaking down computers as a child, man. Because I was a loner and I was the oldest child, so I known how to be alone because babies baby brothers and stuff don't relate to you on on that level until we are up into up the age. You feel me? With us having a difference, age different, but take time and evaluate your environment. These are real life skills that benefit us and help us grow more, man. Like we're more delicate than plants, man. And I've been learning so many I've been running into a lot of obstacles with gardening, and it has so much to do. It has a lot to do with the environment, the soil, the sunlight, the watering. The human body desires the same type of routine. So we gotta be mindful of the reality that we are placing and planting before us and into ourselves. Something we would refer to as virtual reality entitles presenting our senses with a computer generated virtual environment that we can explore. Thank you for tapping in to the future of tech Black families should know. And again, not excluding no other families, but I just know more about these families than I do other families. So I'm wanting to introduce them to something that everybody else already know about. I assume I assume. And again, thank you for tapping in to the blockchain hustlers. And we just want to give you some news that you can use. And I want to shout out Joel as well as Chris, both Chris's on this journey. Seriously. Because this blockchain is not just about cryptocurrency. It's deeper than this. It's deeper. That's why I want everyone to understand and be a part, because we can take our lives back. We can take control of our lives again. And I want to thank you again. Like, subscribe, and share if you felt like this information was useful for you and it'll benefit anyone else. And I thank you for tapping in and taking time.